The machine you see before you powers airplanes, generates electricity, and runs entire industries with the power it produces. But at its core, it's just doing one thing: turning air and fuel into useful work. Today, we're breaking down exactly how that happens, using one of the most important thermodynamic cycles, the Brayton cycle. Suck, squeeze, bang, and blow. The inlet sucks air in. The compressor squeezes the air. The combustion ignites the air mixture. And lastly, air blows at high speed and high temperature to spin the turbine blades.
Now that we've covered the basics of how a Brayton cycle works, let's take a closer look at the math. First, let's look at our compressor. To get the air moving and pressurized, we must put work into the system. This is our primary equation. Work equals the mass flow rate times the change in enthalpy. Think of enthalpy as the total heat content of the air. As the compressor blades spin, they do work on the air, forcing state 1, our low energy, to become state 2, which is high energy. The math tells us that the work we put in is exactly equal to that energy jump. For example, if H2 is much higher than H1, we've done a lot of work. After that, we add fuel and ignite it in the combustion chamber. When we reach state 3, the peak energy level, now the cycle reverses its logic. This high enthalpy gas hits the turbine blades, and instead of us doing work on the air itself does work on the turbine. Using the same equation, we see the enthalpy drops from H3 to H4. That lost enthalpy is the gained mechanical energy that spins the shaft. So, where does all that energy go? Part of it loops back to keep our compressor spinning, literally fueling itself, while the rest is our net output. Depending on the design, that's either shaft power to turn a massive electrical generator, or thrust to push a plane through the sky. By mastering enthalpy change, we master the engine. Finally, gases exit the system. In jet engines, this produces thrust. In power plants, energy is extracted of shaft work, or useful energy that powers your appliances, light bulbs, and homes.
Nobody knows gas turbines quite as well as I do. Nobody. They call it the Brayton cycle. Very smart cycle, very good. It's probably the best cycle. The air comes in weak, very low energy, very sad. Then the compressor squeezes it. Tremendous pressure, tremendous temperature, and now we're talking enthalpy. And a lot of people are afraid of enthalpy. I'm not afraid of enthalpy. Enthalpy is great. Then we add fuel, ignite it, and boom, state 3, incredible energy. Now the gas hits the turbine blades and says, "I'm giving you work." And the turbine says, "Wow, thank you." Then some of the work has to go back to the compressor. I don't love that. Nobody likes paying the compressor, but you have to do it. You have to pay the compressor. The compressor is very needy. Whatever is left is network, the profit. Planes, generators, homes, light bulbs. Powered by the Brayton cycle. Very hot, very powerful. Frankly, thermodynamically unstoppable.